Disclaimer: Equine Arguments was created so that I may share my thoughts and opinions on popular topics within the MLP fan base. No one is, or ever will be targeted in these videos. Do not assume I am deliberately attacking anyone. This series is meant to entertain. I do not intend to start drama or flame wars, so please be respectful in the comment section. Critiques are very much welcome, as well as opposing arguments. However, you must be respectful not only towards me, but others that may share a different view on the topic. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Hello and welcome to my corner of the internet. It's Lala Lover Forever here, and this is a new series of mine, Equine Arguments, basically delving into common topics among this fandom, also occasionally delving into character creation and such. Will this series take off? I'm not too sure. But this video is going to cover not only the term Mary Sue itself, but how in my personal opinion it's being abused, but also the type of character often assigned this term, Alicorn OCs. Now, within this fandom, there's a burning, never-ending hatred for Alicorn OCs, and unfortunately, I think partially it's due to Mad Munchkin's video on why I hate Alicorn OCs. Of course, however, this video is far from the stem of the issue, but it did spark a lot more fire than originally intended. Because she was at the time, and still is, a pretty popular face in the MLP fandom, many people took what she said at face value and blindly agreed with her. This is, of course, not entirely a bad thing, but also not entirely a good thing. Mostly because it sparked a lot of new videos pretty much reaffirming what she said and not adding anything new or interesting to the conversation. But don't get the wrong idea, this wasn't completely the fault of her video. Rather, her video was, for lack of a better words, part of the problem. Now on to the next part of the video. Let me make this clear. It doesn't matter if your OC was made in Pony Generator. It doesn't matter if it's pink and sparkly, and it certainly doesn't matter if your OC is covered in saturated, over-the-top color vomit. That's a badly designed character, not a Mary Sue. Mary Sue is meant to describe badly done writing, not physical or even eternal traits. A character can be an Alicorn, have Luna's face for a cutie mark, and as long as the story is written in such a way that 1. The character faces conflict, 2. The character is not portrayed as being the most and only important character in his/her story, and 3. The character is given flaws that impact both the character but the story it's placed in, then it's not a Mary Sue. Granted, that was a bit of an exaggerated example, and most all characters won't go to that level of extremeness. Also, not to say that those are the only things that could excuse a character from Sue-ness. But I think it's due time that people stop using the term Mary Sue as an excuse to patronize the creator for a character they most likely created for their own enjoyment. The character can be poorly designed or even have a weak backstory, but that doesn't automatically earn it the title of Mary Sue. The term Mary Sue was originally derived from a fanfic character that was better than everyone, faced no conflict, as well as beautiful and attractive in every sense of the matter, and was pure wishful fulfillment. This is where I think most of the confusion came from. She was a bad character not necessarily because she was beautiful, intelligent, and liked by many, but because she faced no conflict in the story itself. What I'm getting at is, the term was made to describe a character that slithers through the story with ease, and these common tropes of being beautiful and loved by many just happen to belong to Mary Sue, so that's why many people blindly label characters that possess these traits as Mary Sues, without a second thought. Now back to the point. Mary Sue is not as broad as people make it out to be. To put it simply, it's a sub-label in a far larger umbrella of terms, and it should not be targeted at characters that possess these traits that to some people appear Sue-ish. I'm not going to argue, some of these characters that people label as Mary Sues have a bad design, but like I already said, that's just a poorly designed character, not a Mary Sue. I think it's due time that this community, and others alike, start thinking more critically about the common terms we assign badly done characters, and think more if they actually fit this criteria. Now this video has pretty much just been one huge ramble, but I thought it necessary to state my opinion on the subject in hopes of changing a few minds. Thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed, and please, if you have anything to add or say, feel free to state your opinions in the comments below. This is Lala Lover, bye!